Bix, one other thing that was on our Super Podcast.
Yes, on a lighter note.
Yeah, on a lighter note. Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Facebook.com/Superpodcast. Dean Jackson sent us a link. It's something I hadn't seen in a while, and I'm glad I hadn't, because it was like I was watching it for the first time all over again.
Yeah, I feel like I must have seen this before, but I didn't remember it at all.
It is a jobber match from, what would you say this was, late 85?
I think it has to be late 85, because around the beginning of 86 is when Koko Ware against the Patriot. Not Del Wilkes.
Not Del Wilkes.
Who are the guys in Amarillo that were the Patriots?
I don't remember.
Bobby Hart and someone. Anyway, none of those guys.
Just a generic masked job guy.
And yeah, I think late 85, because I think it wasn't too far into 86 that he went to Mid-South, or I don't remember the exact timeline, but it could be very early 86.
And Koko, for whatever reason, just beats the crap out of this guy on the show. Bix, I think you actually you have this video queued up so we could kind of talk over it for the audience. And as Bix has done expertly for the Jim Cornette stuff of him watching P.B. Diaz and Rock and Roll Roy Toy, Bix will have a video up so you can watch this along with our commentary by the time the show comes out. But let's get this going. The name of the video is funny too. Koko Ware absolutely destroys a jobber.
Well, that's me, because I took it from Facebook so we could sync it up, and I put it on YouTube.
Okay.
And also keep in mind, Koko Ware is a face here.
Yeah, Koko Ware was I shouldn't say B, but Koko Ware was a big time face, and God, he was always great in Memphis. I mean, I've always been a fan. Him and Bobby Eaton is the Jet Set. I loved. I mean, that was great.
They weren't the Jet Set. The Jet Set was Bobby Eaton and George Goulas.
Oh, that's right. But I thought they called themselves the Jet Set too for a while.
Did they?
I could have sworn they did in like 82.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that there's a little bit out there where Bobby Eaton took that name and they used that name with Jimmy Hart.
Well, he had every reason to want to do that.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about George Goulas later on.
All right, so here we go.
Very, very Lance Russell-like with that introduction there, Bix. So now you see the Patriot in the ring, red mask, white boots, patriotic outfit, red and blue and white. And here's Koko. Koko just goes in the ring, a little determined. Everything seems kosher right now.
The Patriot seems a little nervous. This is probably his first match.
Yeah.
And then you see Koko, after having gotten his jacket off, and we're focusing on Koko for the first time. Koko seems very determined and is staring the guy down, and we lock up.
A lock up. He has Koko in the corner, a chop to the chest. Koko just comes back and he's chopping the hell out of this guy in the back. And the guy's selling.
But he's working.
And here it is. Boom.
Oh, my God.
He's knocked out. He knocked him out from that clothesline. And now he's waking him up. The first thing this guy thinks when he wakes up is, I can't believe I'm doing this for $6. Boom. The guy was he knocked him out with that clothesline. That's
he's barely trying. He doesn't seem like he's even trying to sell at first. He's trying to figure out where he is. Look at this.
He's just throwing hard kicks to him like this is New Japan. This poor guy has no idea what's going on. Koko stomps on his back. Oh, and here comes the Ghostbuster.
Let's see. He protected him.
He didn't kill him on that as he could have, but right here, boom.
I missed that earlier. He pins him by kneeling on his belly, and in the middle of Jerry Calhoun's count, just slaps him in the face.
Oh, man. What did he do? I mean, he either called him the N-word, or owed him money, or said something about his mother, or insulted someone else in the back, or walked into the back and didn't treat people with respect, or slept with one of the other guy's girlfriends, or what could this guy have done? I mean, do you think it was anything in the match? I mean, all he did was lock up with him and give him one chop.
He seemed... I thought it could maybe be the chop, but Koko seems very focused and angry before the match starts.
Koko, at the beginning of the match, is like circling him and eyeing him like, a 6'6", like heel terror, not like, babyface Koko Ware. And boy, it's one of the hardest clotheslines you'll ever see. And those rings in Memphis were hard. So when he takes that fall after the clothesline, when he takes that bump, that's not a bump. That's just a fall because he's out cold by that point. Yeah.
I feel like I've seen stuff like this, but outside of Steiner Brothers matches, I can't think of any of them where it's a babyface.
Steiner Brothers rough people up excessively. This looks like Koko really wanted to hurt the guy for like, he was determined to show him something.
Yes. I mean, this is, wow. I'm trying to figure out how we find out about this.
Well, is Koko out there? Can we get Koko on the show?
Maybe. I mean, he's currently being sued by WWE, so I don't know if he's talking to anyone.
We could tell him that we will not talk about his concussion lawsuit.
We will talk about him.
Which he hasn't even filed, right? They're suing him before he sues them, right?
Because they sent the letter of representation about him, Blackjack, Dynamite, and Koloff.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we tell him, look, we don't want to talk about anything after 1986. Anything after you left UWF, we don't want to talk about.
Right.
We just want to talk about 1978 to 1986.
Including giving this guy a concussion.
Including what happened here. Watch this video with us and tell us what happened here. Man, I got to say, though, I like the look of the studio there. The black background and the...
This is right. This is when they have the CWA logos. So I like this era of Memphis in terms of the look.
Yeah, this is like when they would begin the show with the Eurythmics. And,
Oh, it's with or is it the Diodato version of the song?
Oh, maybe. But,
yeah, I think so.
Anyway.
I don't think they ever used anything by the Eurythmics. I think it was always some version.
No, they would go. They would do that.
Oh, they would, right. Then it would go to Lance, and then they would play Would I Lie to You under the video of the wrestlers being on the show. That's right.
That's right. Would I lie to you, Bix? No. Anyway, that is Koko Ware absolutely destroys a jobber on Memphis TV.